Life is Strange True Colors today. And without further ado, yes, I remember now. We were just trying to press Mac for information.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Oh, good, 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 good. So the checkpoint wasn't too far back. In fact, it was almost not back at all. I was worried about that last week, if you remember. But, nope, it's pretty... It's basically exactly where we were, so...
Everyone's out to get me. Alex, Ryan, even Riley. Fuck!
Is Riley in the record store?
Hey, Haven listeners! That was Phone Tap with their new single, Elephant in the Room. We've got a sweet block of indie rock coming down the pike, but first, a few announcements. The Spring Festival is just around the corner, sponsored by Typhon Mining Company. Admission is free this year, so bring your friends, bring your family. Hell,
No, she is not.
I'm sure it'll be different this time.
Riley is not in there. She's not. So, let's keep looking. Maybe in the dispensary?
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Oh, there's the dispensary. Oh, she's not in here either.
I'm sorry, Ethan. I can do better.
I hope Ethan opens up. Charlotte would do anything for him.
I'm always here for you if you need anything.
Okay.
Thanks. Back at you.
Nope, 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 nope. Nobody, nope, nope, nope.
When did you start needing stairway? It blows my mind that Charlotte's been running the dispensary this whole time. I couldn't even leave the apartment. I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I know, Alex. I know. That's what I'm working on.
wonder who they were. No one could blame me for wanting to drink all my sorrows away.
Well, none of this is going to be helpful either. I don't think. You know.
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge. What if I'm secretly a total prodigy at disc golf, but never had the chance to find out? Probably for the best, honestly. I haven't been a bartender long, but I'm pretty sure these are supposed to stay in the bar. On one hand, there's the open road and the freedom to run away from my problems. On the other, helmet hair.
Right, that guy. Alright, let's take another look around the flower shop. I feel like there's got to be something in here, right? Because this is where, you know, Riley spends most of her time.
Okay, that sucked. But at least I told her the truth. She's really hurting, but
That poor young man. How did I forget?
I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
Nope. Nope. I got no idea. I genuinely don't know. And I don't remember from the first time I played through, and I don't know. Things to do. Talk to Riley about Max Fear. Oh. So I was right then initially. We have to find Riley. We... Let's see. Anyone have any good advice for taming stray cats? Found this cutie in my trash cans, but he's a crazy pants. So that's a big cat. He's a chunker. Jasmine, that's not a stray. That's a mountain lion cub. Be very careful. They can be very aggressive when threatened. Try leaving a door open. It may leave on its own. And if he's under my bed, broom, I'm calling animal control. So I was right. We do have to find Riley. Now, I just don't know where she is. Which I guess is why we have to find her.
Whenever you're ready for that interview, give me a call.
Yep, will do. Tragically, now isn't the time to check out the rest of Haven.
I know that. I'm looking around, okay? Riley. And how many other places haven't I checked?
Hopefully, things around here can settle down again.
Come on. Come on. Oh, I just thought, like, maybe she's on the roof or something. I don't know. I don't think so. Right, because we already went to the roof earlier. That's what I thought.
Why look up at the sky when you could look at a sculpture?
Sorry, just plugging something in so it doesn't run out of charge. So one of my controllers, I just realized it's probably low. There we go. Alright. Where else could she be? Oh, damn, my upper camera got stuck again. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
I think Gabe had more fun at his job than anyone. Jed definitely has a decorating style. I just need to find something I could use to push him over the edge.
I know, Alex. I'm trying to find Riley.
Come on, man. Can't you take a hint? She's not into you. Let it go.
There she is!
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Acting like what? Maybe I can get her to tell me. Hey, Riley.
Alex. Hey.
I know you and Gabe were close. How are you doing?
I miss him so much. He was like an older brother to me.
I'm glad he had you.
Thank you, Alex. Really.
You and Eleanor seem close.
She's taken care of me ever since I was little. I never really knew my mom, but she's always been there for me.
What does she think about you going away to school?
She's thrilled. I think she just wants me to end up happy.
Will she be alright without you?
She's a tough cookie, but I do worry about her sometimes. She's getting older. One day I'll have to take care of her.
I know having you work with her in the shop has meant the world.
Yeah. To both of us.
That fight Mac had with Gabe over your secret meetings. They were about you applying to college, right?
Yeah. Ever since the first time Mac lost his shit in front of them, Gabe and Charlotte had tried to get me to end things with him. And after all this, I can see that they were right.
Do you think he's telling the truth about the call? That Gabe never made it?
No, it's not that. Sorry. I'm really not ready to talk about it.
Yeah. I get it. It's just. If he didn't do anything wrong, why is he acting like he has something to hide?
He asked me to leave Haven with him.
What?
Right after the wake. He wouldn't tell me why. But he just looked so guilty. I told him no, and that we were done. And now I'm scared he did something horrible.
Riley, thank you for telling me.
You deserve the truth.
I gotta run. There's some stuff I need to do.
Okay. We'll talk soon?
Yeah. Whenever you want.
Thank you all so much for your support over the last few days. We hope to have the Silver Dragon back to operating on our normal hours again sometime next week. Thanks for the update. Excited to stock up. If you need someone to help out with Ethan or anything else, let me know. For Riley.
Mac trying to skip town is sketchy as shit. I bet I could use that to stoke his fear.
If he's innocent, why is he acting like this?
Sorry, Riley. I don't think he's innocent. I should make sure there's nothing else I want to do before I confront Mac.
Nope, I've gotten everything done that I want to get done. Hello, Mac.
What Riley told me might do it, but I should make sure there isn't anything I still want to do around town first.
Ready.
Okay, let's do this. Your ex-girlfriend told me about your plans to skip town. That's not something innocent people do.
God. It's not. I didn't do anything. Fuck off! Leave me alone!
Whoa.
Fuck. I'll deal with Mac when I get to him. For now, I need to learn everything I can.
Typhon's always watching. They run this whole town.
Mac feels like everyone's staring at him.
Everyone thinks I killed him. They all hate me.
This is all from his own self-loathing and paranoia.
It's not fair. I didn't do anything wrong.
It should have been you instead. Alex?
Oh my god.
No! What the hell? There are people out there! No, I told you to call it off! I saw the way they looked at me at the wake. They all think I let him die.
why you're lying?
Typhon is pressuring you.
Typhon's forcing you to deny the call.
What the fuck?
Don't take the fall.
I know you tried to stop it. They fucked up, not you. Stop lying for them!
You don't get it. This wasn't some accident. I told them you were down there, and they detonated anyway.
On purpose? Why?
I don't know. I swear. And then I get a message telling me to deny there was ever a call. You gotta believe me. Gabe and I, we didn't get along, but I didn't want him dead. And now Typhon's watching me. My girlfriend, she thinks I'm a murderer. My neighbors all hate me. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I think I can calm him down, but does he deserve it?
Look, Mac's a piece of shit. He's a real piece of shit. But he does not deserve to be called a murderer if he is not a murderer. If he tried to do the right thing, he was not part of this. And I can't walk away letting him suffer for something he tried to stop.
Alright, Mac. Come on. You gotta calm down, okay? Dude. Stay with me. I know what it's like to be doubted. To have everyone think the worst of you. But the truth will come out. I'll make sure of it.
But Typhon...
If Typhon comes after you, they're gonna have to get through me too, okay?
Thanks. I actually feel a little better.
Yeah, well, you learn a thing or two hanging out with shrinks your whole life.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Don't leave Haven. I'm gonna get to the truth. Hey. Yeah, it's... Can we talk? Where are you? Okay.
God, look at that. Really beautiful. Ryan,
You were
she
right.
called.
About Typhon, about Mac.
Alex.
Mac got the call.
How do you know that?
He got the call and he lied about it.
Doesn't matter.
Someone is putting pressure on him to keep quiet. Someone from the mine, and
It doesn't matter! I keep coming here and playing it back. But it always ends the same.
Ryan.
He's dead. He's really dead, Alex. It was my fault. My job is to keep people safe. And I failed.
You saved Ethan.
You saved Ethan. That kid is alive right now because of you.
She's wrong. I let her cross that log. I put Gabe in harm's way. I'm not a hero. I'm a coward. Worse than worthless.
How could you have known?
You've got to stop torturing yourself. You did everything you could have.
It doesn't matter. Gabe's dead. Because of me. Gabe, I'm so sorry.
Gabe would forgive you.
Gabe loved you, Ryan. He would forgive you. You know that. You're not alone.
The visuals that they use to represent people's emotions are so incredible. You know?
Whoa, hold on. There's a guy in a gorilla suit? Does he also jump off of the cliff and into the pool?
No, he chases a guy in a banana suit. That guy jumps off the cliff and into the pool.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is a Mexican restaurant?
Nominally. The food is, well, terrible. But it's Gabe's favorite place. I tell you, he's the oldest 12-year-old I know. Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You came up here to tell me that I was right about Mac. About him getting the call. How did you know?
There's something you should know about me. And it's gonna be easier to show you than to explain it.
Hey, Len!
This is gonna seem sort of weird at first, then really weird. Do you trust me?
It's going good. The investigation's going good. We learned what we needed to learn from Mac. He got the call, actually, that we were down there and that Typhon shouldn't have detonated. And Typhon detonated anyway, and then pressured him to keep quiet. So we learned about that. Now we're chatting with Ryan, and just sort of trying to figure things out. Think of something sad.
Okay. Think of something sad. Like, breaks your heart sad. Really focus until you feel it. Gabe's laugh. We never made anyone laugh like him. You said you'll never hear it again.
Never a dull moment. The kinds of stuff we got up to.
Hold on a sec, then.
Whatever it is you're thinking about right now, don't stop, okay? Keep going.
Okay.
What emotion is this?
It's joy.
Must be a good memory. I wonder if I can piece it together.
All you missed was me filling you in on the investigation, Len.
Gabe, Goose,
I see it. It'll move.
it's not moving.
It'll move. Gabe! Oh, that's a lot of blood, huh?
Gabe, this is serious. Killing a Canadian goose is a violation of international law.
Shut up. It is not.
They're Canadian geese, Gabe. Property of the Crown.
The crown of...
Property of the Crown, Gabe.
What do we do?
Oh my god.
How deep you think?
Deeper than that. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a goose grave at 100 paces.
The Mounties? Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
How long were you gonna let me dig?
I wasn't gonna stop you.
So, did you finish burying the goose or not? Okay, also, property of the crown. Really?
Well, they are technically protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. How?
Basically some kind of superhero.
So, I guess I have this power. I can see other people's emotions. They show up like an aura, and if I get too close, I feel what they feel. As if I was feeling it myself. And when I focus, I can even understand why they're feeling it.
And that's what you just did with me? Whew. Some kind of power. No kidding.
It's only ever been the bad emotions before. But that was pure joy.
Who else knows?
I've never told anyone until now. And that's how I know Mac's terrified of Typhon. He reported Gabe's call, and they ignored it. Now they're putting pressure on him to toe the line.
Okay, but why?
I don't know yet. Someone made the decision to let the blast go off. Seems like finding out who would be a good start.
So, you're going after Typhon? You'll need help.
You don't have to.
You're stuck with me now.
Blast? What now? So what happened was that, so Alex came to Haven, right, to see her brother Gabe, and Gabe, well, so Ethan, this kid, Ethan, who was the son of Gabe's longtime girlfriend, he went out into into mines and stuff, and anyway, he went exploring basically, and the thing was that he was out there when because this is a mining town, and this Typhon Mining does these blasts every now and then, like a test, you know, when they explode something and just, you know, as part of their whole thing, and one was happening that night, and Ethan didn't know, so we went out, we found him, and Gabe unfortunately wasn't. He didn't survive. He got there was an avalanche, and it fell, and he and Alex were tied together, and in order to save Alex's life, Ryan made the decision to cut the rope, which unfortunately meant that Gabe was pulled over the edge. And, yeah. And the thing was that Gabe made this call to Typhon Mining to say, hey, we're out here. Don't do the blast, because it's not going to be safe with us out here. And Typhon is denying that he made that call. So that they don't have to, assume liability for it. And this guy Mac, who's a real piece of shit, but, he was essentially, it was during his shift, and he got the call, but Typhon is pressuring him to be silent about it. And that's, we were able to pressure him. Well, not to pressure him, but, well, yes, to pressure, but also to empathize with him, to understand his fear. And in understanding his fear, we learned the truth, which was that he's being pressured by Typhon.
Okay, then. Team up. Do the buddy cop thing.
You're a loose cannon, Chen, but you get results.
This one's for you, Gabe. I miss you.
Oh, I don't have the,
I didn't speak this morning. I couldn't. Hearing everyone talk about him, about the life he had here with all of you, I lost the chance to have that. But even though I only had one day with him, he changed my life. I said I didn't know if I belonged here. He told me that home isn't something you find. It's something you build.
I won't hold on to this place without you. I will let you fly.
yes, it is, Len. It's a funeral.
I love you, Gabe.
How do I say miss all the ways you made me smile? Love these trials.
the end of chapter 2. Let's see. Alex Kalmack down her panic attack. 96%. I didn't expect that to be some. Alex reminded Eleanor about what happened. Charlotte signed Typhon's agreement. I was chose the less popular one there. I get that, you know, I absolutely get why people would choose the other one. Alex enjoyed a quiet moment on the dock. Alex left the mess for later. Alex put the album on Gabe's memory table. Alex made a sad face on the board. Alex chose to go by Alwyn in the LARP. Alex spent a moment thinking of Gabe. Alex backed Ryan's claim of the wake. Alex offered Ryan Gabe's forgiveness. Ryan and Alex shook hands at the ravine. I took your input for that, but it looks like 77% of people chose hug. I might have gone for hug, I don't know. Who knows? But I took your input, Len. Alex claimed the title of football champion. Ooh, less people were able to do that, so I was able to do that. Nice. Steph made Storm Rider the LARP boss. Alex didn't help the bird watcher. You know, she said, "Oh, I think I found the bird," but I wasn't able to see it. I wanted to help. I was looking, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it, so... And Alex helped the sad dude find his dog. Can I ask, Lynn, why did you choose Handshake?
You have a superpower? You're both fucking with me, right?
Do Ryan and I look like the fucking with you type? It's all true.
Fine. Then tell me what I'm feeling right now.
You're feeling disbelief.
No, Len?
You're actually a little annoyed. You feel hurt that we didn't tell you until now, whether it's true or not. You don't like being left out.
Well, okay. Oh shit. The foosball game. You knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, no, Ryan was Gabe's best friend. And he was there the night Gabe died with us. And, you know, so, and we've been there for a couple, we've been at Haven for, I think, a couple weeks. Or maybe a week. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe about a week. And, you know, and we had been getting to know the town and start making bonds with people. And they were all super welcoming, including Ryan. Everyone was super welcoming. And, yeah. They were definitely at the point where they could have hugged. It was not like we just met a couple minutes ago. There was already a relationship there. There was already, you know... Yeah.
decided to focus on the positive memories, not get lost in the sadness. I thought it would help.
It did. Just warn me next time, okay?
Deal.
Never thought I'd have a freaky empath friend. Pretty wild.
You could have asked, Len.
So, any sign of Diane today?
No. But she was in yesterday working on her laptop.
You said she was afraid of something around Gabe's death. If she's covering up what Typhon did, I bet there's proof.
I hope so. If she comes in today, let's be ready with a plan.
You got
In
it,
the
Len.
meantime, I've got to finish my shift.
We're on it.
Time to earn a paycheck. I should clean the dirty dishes around the bar.
Jed, thank you so much for remembering my birthday last week and that Marco Esconde Tequila was excellent. You are welcome over here anytime. Your best cook by a long shot, Francisco.
Ah, Colorado tap water. I'm not convinced this is totally sanitary, but what do I know?
How do these birdwatching contests even work? Who's checking the sightings?
Fuck you, Ryan Lucan. Enjoy your Birder of the Year title while it lasts.
Ooh, shit. Ryan's got a rival. The Spring Festival is nigh. Nigh, I say.
Haven Spring celebrates tonight. Please join us this evening in Heritage Park for the annual Spring Festival celebration, complete with food, drink, music, games, and more. No RSVP required.
Time for your bath.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
It breaks my heart that she's coping with this alone.
So, what are we able to do with Alex's superpower? So, this is what it is, right? You heard her describe what it is. It's about it's empathy. It's like hyper empathy. It's literally a supernatural ability to connect to the feelings and emotions of others and what's behind them.
Where are you, girl from Rome?
Gosh, I really miss that song. They used to play it in here all the time.
Weird. I've never heard it. Maybe Jed knows where it went? Hey, where do we keep unused jukebox CDs?
We don't. Everything we have is in the jukebox.
Cool. Just curious. Did you trade out the quarters in the register yet?
All you, kid.
Black Lantern will be closed on the last Thursday of every month from 8 to 11:30 a.m. Okay, cool.
Can't go on a run. Everyone will see how awkward and out of shape I am. Forget it.
Been there before. Maybe I can encourage her.
Let's see.
I've always felt too self-conscious to try running. You seem like a pro. Any tips?
Oh, well, definitely don't let that stop you. Just push through it, you know?
I'll try that. Thanks.
Trust me, you're not alone.
So first of all, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's just, it's a bar in a small town. It's not gonna be, you know, the best thing ever. So I was telling you about Alex's power, which, as she described it, it's like a super version of it's a supernatural version of empathy, in which Alex can actually connect to the emotions and the feelings of others, to understand them, and even connect to whatever is happening behind them, and why they exist. That's Alex's power, is being able to understand anyone and why they're feeling what they're feeling right now. So, like that scene with Ryan, she was actually feeling his joy. And she also understood why he was feeling joy, because she could connect to the experiences that he was remembering.
Hey, Eleanor. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, dear. I really appreciate your help from a couple weeks ago. It means a lot to me.
Of course. I'm glad I could help.
If I can get help on my own, Riley never needs to know about my condition. I won't have to be a burden.
Well, that does not seem like an ability that would get her out of many sticky situations. It's not supposed to be. Okay, it's a max of the LS2. Well, it's not about that at all. You know? Alex grew up in a foster home for most of her life. There was time before that, as you'll eventually see, but she grew up in a foster home most of her life, and
I better do some cleanup before my shift is over.
And this made it a lot harder, actually. Because the thing is, she would get affected by other people's depression. There was a girl who committed suicide, and she got affected by that. And she also felt a lot of other people's anger, and actually beat some people up because she was feeling that anger. Like, a lot of things got a lot harder because of this power. And the thing is that, unlike Daniel and Max, she's had it for a long time. Like, since before the game actually started. So she has lived with it in a way Max and Daniel did not have to.
Where are you, girl from Rome?
Hey, welcome. I'll be right with you. I better check in with Steph and Ryan. Hey, getting ready for the big LARP?
Oh, hey. Yeah. Trying. I hope we can get Ethan into it.
Wait. Holy shit.
Is everything okay? Sorry. Let's talk later.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah.
I really do.
But so all of these powers in each of these games have had both positives and negatives. None of them has been purely good, right? You know, Max's power obviously brought on the storm because she shouldn't have been able to change fate. So, you know, that was a whole thing. Daniel's power, if he couldn't control it, it could cause a tremendous amount of damage to both environment and, more importantly, people. You know,
Steph and Ryan are waiting.
And it's also, you know, the reason they had to, well, not the reason they had to run, but it's the reason the cop died. It's not the reason they had to run, but it's the reason the cop died. You know.
It's gonna be a long night tonight. Always is. Same thing every year.
Tonight's the spring festival. I wonder what's wrong.
Hey, Ducky. Is everything okay?
Of course. I've never felt better.
Okay. Glad to hear it.
But, you know, like she said, right? You saw with Ryan, she told him how it's only ever been negative emotions before. But with him, and then also at the funeral, she was able to feel the joy of others, which is something wonderful. To connect to the joy that others feel. And the thing is that it is very helpful in helping her get to the truth of all this, which is her goal. Because she can understand why people are acting the way they are. So, for instance, with Mac, the reason she was able to find the truth, as she was talking to Ryan about...
Time to talk to Steph and Ryan. Not to be a single-issue voter or anything, but fuck Typhon.
You know, she was telling him how, you know, the way she found out the truth from Mac was that she connected to his fear. She empathized with his fear and connected to it and pushed him to tell her the truth because she knew what was going on. So it is helpful, actually, in some ways.
The hell am I gonna do with a jacket that says Helldivers on the back?
Jeez, I don't know, boss man. Maybe you could wear it, like the rest of us are gonna do.
You think I want to broadcast my affiliation with you jokers to the rest of the world? I got a reputation.
Love you, Gabe. Steph and Ryan, the newest inductees. Gabe would be proud.
The point is, Len, that nothing is ever black and white. Ever. And in fact, it was Alex who at first was saying, no, this is entirely a curse. She was saying that at first. You know? Because that's what her experience had been. But in finding this safe and welcoming environment at Haven, she's able to start thinking about how else it can be used. How it could be more than just a curse.
Jed's such a liar.
Okay, so this is the one that she wasn't sure.
Where are you, girl from Rome?
Got the children, Alabaster Daydreams.
Jed's such a liar. Jed acts like he's in charge, but we all know who really calls the shots in here.
But honestly, more importantly, way more importantly than finding out the truth behind her brother's death, Alex's empathy powers have allowed her to find a place in this community, to feel like she is welcome, because she can understand everyone and she's not, you know, it's a fresh start and she's able to use it in fresh ways and she can understand people, and what's more is she can connect to the experiences that they had with her brother. And that's something she couldn't do if she didn't have this power. At least not in the same way. Because the thing is, so...
Time to talk to Steph and Ryan.
So Alex and Gabe had been split apart by the foster system for about 8 years. And they had just reconnected. In Haven. Before he died. So she can connect to the experiences that everyone else in Haven had with him and feel what they felt and feel their connection to him.
Hey, do you guys know a song that goes
Past Alabaster Daydreams.
My dad used to love that song. Gabe would put it on repeat just to mess with him. Got to the point where he couldn't stand to even hear it anymore.
So, what happened to it?
Eventually, Jed pulled it out of the jukebox and stashed it somewhere. You could ask him.
Sweet, thanks. Hey boss, do the words Alabaster Daydreams mean anything to you?
Oh, hell. Like brother, like sister, huh? Fine. Guess it's been long enough. It's back behind the bar someplace.
Thanks.
Fair enough. Let's see. There it is.
All right, let's hear this infamous song.
Alabaster Daydreams. That's it. How the hell?
Don't worry about it. If she's hiding something, I need to find out what it is. For Gabe. Okay, she's here. What's the plan?
Well, we have two plans actually. But we're still workshopping them.
What does workshopping mean, exactly?
It means Ryan won't admit that my plan is perfect. here's what I'm thinking. I asked Diane out on a date.
Wait, what?
And she's so into it. She doesn't notice one Ryan Lucan swiping her laptop. Ryan carries said laptop upstairs, acquiring damning evidence. Maybe Diane and I still hook up? Not important.
That's your plan? Oh my god, please tell me you have something better.
I do. Now, to be clear, it's the same plan. Except, I'm the distraction. Look, Steph, I don't even think she's gay, alright? She's probably into the rugged mountain man type. All the transplants are.
I'm genuinely worried that these were the best ideas you had.
What? It's a simple plan, literally 2 steps. You just need to choose the hotter distraction.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
You're the only tiebreaker we have.
I'm choosing Steph. The thing is that not because I think she's hot, but rather this is a choice where you move in the direction of one of the 2 love interests, and I personally prefer Steph with Alex.
Let's go with Steph. Badass DJ? It's a no-brainer. Sorry, Ryan.
Fuck yes. In your face.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look, I appreciate the effort, but we don't even know if she has anything worth stealing yet. I'm just gonna try talking to her. Maybe I can get her worked up and read her emotions. I'll let you know if I need that distraction.
Good luck.
Your usual.
Thanks, Alex.
What's the best way to rile her up?
I know you're responsible.
I know Typhon's responsible for my brother's death. I don't know how, and I don't know why yet, but I will find out.
Alex, I can assure you that Typhon is committed to a full and open investigation. We want to find those responsible and hold them accountable just as much as you do. That's the truth.
Sure.
She's got a great poker face, unlike Mac, but let's see what she's really feeling. Let me try and read her first.
I'm sick of the lies, and I'm sick of taking the heat for this company.
She's pissed. If I can stoke her anger at Typhon, maybe I can find out more. Is that your niece and nephew? They must be proud to have a superpowered businesswoman for an aunt.
I suppose. They do look up to me. I try to be the best role model I can. Would they ever speak to me again if they found out what I really do?
Integrity to our very core.
Integrity to our very core.
What? Oh, yeah, that's our motto. It's a motto. Integrity. Unless it gets in the way of profit, then fuck integrity.
William Bloom, huh?
Yeah, he's the best. Integrity. Unless it gets in the way of profit, then fuck integrity.
Do you belong to a church around here?
Oh, no. Honestly, I'm sort of lapsed with all that. I do miss it, though.
Okay. Now I need to pick something that will push Diane's emotions over the edge.
I can't even imagine going to confessional now. One more thing Typhon's taken from me.
Look, I know you're not a bad person. But my brother is dead because of the choices you and Typhon made. How does that make you feel? I actually want to know.
Alex, Typhon is doing everything we can to address the situation. That's the truth. Okay?
All right. That's the emotion I was looking for. Time to explore Diane's anger about Typhon. Okay. Time to find out what Diane is really hiding.
Does it fall within the tolerable limits?
Well, as I say in the report, there's a small chance that debris from the detonation could...
It's a simple question.
It falls within the tolerable limits.
Ugh.
Typhon brought me here, and look where it got me. Damn them all.
Wait. There's something else.
I didn't join Typhon to cover up a murder. If they try to pin this on me, I'll have everything I need to fight back.
Holy shit. She must have evidence on the USB stick. Looks like I'll need a distraction after all.
Hey, Diane.
Oh, hey, Steph. How are you?
So, what's your deal?
I'm sorry?
Are you single? Semi-single? Taken, but still down to get drunk and make out?
Whoa. Was not expecting that at all. Am I blushing? I feel like I'm blushing.
No. You're cool as a cucumber.
That's good. I'm so flattered. I don't even know what to say.
Hey, no sweat. Just think about it. Get back to me. I'm not going anywhere.
See ya.
So somehow it worked. That horrible, horrible plan somehow worked.
Holy shit, that was epic! Totally insane!
My heart is pounding.
Steph, there's a very real chance that you awoke something in Diane.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You guys, oh, that was hilarious. Oh my god. I hope this was worth it.
Password protected. Guess I'm not surprised.
I'll bring this to Riley. See if she's willing to help. She's a whiz at computer stuff.
In the meantime, we have a LARP to do. Grab your hat and meet me at the park. And don't forget your guitar, okay?
One question. When the LARP's over, can I keep the hat?
I'd say that all depends on how you do.
Damn. Gauntlet thrown.
So, did you finish the thing?
Yeah, barely. It took me all night. I haven't carved like that in ages.
Okay, see you, Len.
Alright, I need to grab my guitar and the hat that Steph got me.
Let's make our way through all the updates here, because there's probably plenty now.
Glad I was able to help, but I think I'll pass on the kisses.
I found Chrissy. She's been wreaking havoc on Mrs. Crawford's flower beds, but she's home safe now. Cass Groves. I'm so glad you found her. Give her a big wet kiss from me. Hector Gonzalez. First doggy kisses go to the girl from the record store who helped me track her down. Steph Gingrich. Alex, damn, the legend grows. Thanks to everyone who showed up today. Sorry for how it shook out. What would we say to one last send-off? Do it right this time. Sounds like a fine idea. Actually, I have an idea. Can we all meet on the bridge at 9 p.m.? I'm there. Me too. Bridge at 9 it is. And that was the lantern stuff, obviously.
So many memories of Gabe I didn't get to make.
Jed Lucan, thank you to everyone who attended the Gabe Chen Memorial Service, and a special show of gratitude to those who spoke. I think we did Gabe proud. Steph, do you remember that thing he used to do when he would get choked up but he was too embarrassed to admit it? Ryan, I haven't cried since I was like 14. Steph, it's allergies. Riley, don't look at me. Ryan, gonna miss him a lot. Steph, same. Riley, yeah. Charlotte, hey all, I've decided to close my portrait commissions for the time being. I need to work through my backlog. Sorry to disappoint. Ashley, take all the time you need. Josh, nuts. Knew I shouldn't have put this off. Steph, last call for LARPers. For those who haven't heard, I am planning a LARP, live-action roleplay, for the afternoon of the Spring Festival, and I'm in dire need of NPCs. If you've wanted to try LARPing, this is a fun, low-pressure way to get your feet wet. Come on by the Record Traders and let's talk details. Ducky, to Stephanie, did I ever tell you that I starred in a science fiction film? I was fresh from Korea when the director, Mr. Julius Allen Silver, spotted me in a hardware store. He said, "Mister, have you considered being in pictures?" Of course I had not, but in those days I was eager to swallow every morsel on my plate, so to speak, so of course I agreed. The film was to be called Invaders of the Mechanical Planet. I believe I still have a reel around here somewhere, should you wish to organize a screening. Steph, Ducky, I have genuinely never wanted anything more in my life. Ryan, I'm down. Steph, I got plans for you, kid. Ryan, uh-oh. I'm down. Yes,
Best
Black
job
Lantern.
I've ever had. Not that the competition is super fierce.
Attention Black Lantern customers. The Black Lantern is happy to announce that we have returned to our normal hours of operation. We want to thank you all for your patience and support during what has been a difficult time for many in our community. We look forward to seeing you all soon. And on a happier note, we want to give a big Black Lantern welcome to Alex Chen, who has accepted a full-time waitstaff position with us. Be sure to show her some love when you see her. Jason Pike. Nice. Go Alex. Riley Hart. Ashley McFarlane. Excellent news. Typhon Mining. Reminder to all Haven residents that Typhon Mining will be setting off charges tonight at 5 p.m. Please ensure designated danger zones are clear. Call our 24-hour safety line with any questions or concerns. Please take note of our revised safety protocols, publicly available on our website. Stay safe and have a wonderful spring festival. Steph. LARP volunteers. Some of you still haven't synced up with me about your characters. Cutting it a little close there, buds. Hit me up. Ducky. To Stephanie. I've written an extensive backstory for my character, inspired in part by sections of Wu Shengjing's, I don't know if that's how to pronounce it, Journey to the West. However, whenever I try to include it in this application, I receive an error message to the effect that I've exceeded the character limit. Thoughts? Steph. Well, I know what I'm doing with my afternoon. Can you drop off a copy at the shop? Ducky. On my way. Leith. Flowers. Good morning, Haven Springs. The famous rose card has been polished up and stocked with our finest. You can find it in the park at sundown. Pick one up and present it to your spring festival sweetheart. Hector Gonzalez. Man, nobody's ever given me a rose at the spring festival. Steph. Don't worry, no one's ever given Ryan one either. Ryan. Har har, we'll see who's laughing tonight. Steph. Me. At you. Ryan. Yeah, probably. Steph. Dude, it's no fun picking on you if you're just gonna admit defeat.
Wow. Typhon officially clears Typhon of any wrongdoing in death of local man at the hands of Typhon explosions.
The Sheriff's Department would like to provide a brief update regarding our ongoing investigation into the death of Gabe Chen. Mr. Chen's death has been officially ruled an accident. However, our investigation remains open, and we encourage any members of the community who might have valuable information to step forward and share it with us. Our goal now is to gain a comprehensive understanding of the events that led to Mr. Chen's death in order to prevent further harm from befalling anyone in our community in the future. Diane Jacobs, thanks for your service, Deputy Pike. Nate Langer, if it was ruled an accident, why are you still investigating? Jason Pike, as stated above, the goal at this point is to gather enough information to prevent an accident like this from happening in the future. Cass Grows, accident, Ben, scare quotes, Cass, yum, love to lick boots, Ben, go back to your safe space. Jason, please don't make me disable comments. Haley. Let's see. Hi, how have you been holding up? Hey, Riley. I'm doing pretty okay, actually, thanks. How are you? Good, drowning in flowers. Please help. Lol. Okay, random question. Random answer. Are you Princess Shushu 2539? OMG, how? Lol. No, really, how? You showed me Shushu when I visited, remember? And 2539 is Alex on a phone keypad. I've been had. Ha ha ha. So, you play Dust and Daylight? Didn't take you for a JRPG, girl. Yeah, me neither. I found it here and thought I'd give it a shot. Now I can't get enough. Thought I was playing single player only. You must have spirit guides turned on because I could see you wandering around the Port of Clouds. Oh, that's so cool. Can we play sometime? I'm stuck at the big scorpion boss. I'd love to. Hey girl, thanks for the drink last night. Just great to just unwind with you. You got it. Let's do it again. Steph. Let's see. Hey, don't think you're done playing foosball with me. The rivalry continues. I need a chance to redeem myself after that awful performance. I'm sorry, that championship was final. What? JK, oh you bitch, lol. I was devastated. I'd love to keep playing. Come over tonight? Sick. Alex, I'm gonna start running Tunnels and Chambers game this week if you want to join. Hey, I have no idea what that involves. Sitting around with snacks, role-playing a cool story, pretending to kill stuff. I'm summarizing. Is it okay if I'm terrible? 1. You won't be terrible. 2. Sit in our first session. We can play it by ear. Rad. You free tonight? Ryan and I are meeting up and want to fill you in on some of the digging we're doing on Typhon. Hell yeah, I'd love to help. Yo, sup? What do you think about bringing that guitar over to the record store and jamming a bit? Like, in front of other living human beings? Just this living human being. I haven't played in front of other people in recent memory. I may be particular about a lot of things, but in this case, I am a judgment-free zone. What the hell, let's go for it. What time? Anytime tonight, I'm here. I think I need another jam session tonight. What say you? I say yay. Yes, I have some ideas. Oh dear. Oh, no, oh dear, I promise. By the way, you're genuinely great. You have a gorgeous voice. Thank you, that's way too kind. Maybe a downright lie. Nah. Ryan. Let's see, where are we? Thanks again for everything today. I'm glad I could help. Do you want to meet tonight and plan for do you want to meet tonight and plan what's next for our super sleuthing? Absolutely, just tell me where and when. Hey, you need a break from all the late night research. Want to go mountain biking Saturday? Hurdling over dangerous terrain? So relax, you'll have fun, I promise. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry, we can replace the front wheel. My ass still hurts, lol. You handled it like a champ. Short notice, but tonight is my annual viewing of this amazing nature documentary if you want to join. Amazingly, Steph is busy for the third year in a row. I'm detecting a pattern here. Is there a stuffy British dude narrating? The stuffiest. Right answer, I'm in. Mac, thanks for the help, Chen. Just remember, I never told you anything. I risked more than just my job to talk to you. I hear you, Mac. Don't worry. Get some sleep. Easier said than done. Charlotte. Your speech on the bridge was beautiful. Thank you for being there for us. Of course. A Typhon lawyer stopped by to give me more details about this financial assistance. Thanks again for your advice. Hell yeah, I'd much rather you take their money than Typhon keep it. Hey Alex, would you like to come over for dinner tonight? That sounds amazing, I'd love to. Can I bring anything? Just you. Maybe wine. Lol, see you tonight. Hey again, I'm a little worn out. Any chance you could watch Ethan on Wednesday? Happy to. Can you pay me in more of those lemon bars you made from last week? For sure. Do you want the recipe? Nah, I'd much rather earn them by hanging out with Ethan than actually having to cook. Good deal. Hey Alex, I'm so sorry, but I had to cancel our girls' night. I'm not feeling great. No problem. Do you need anything? I'm okay. Thanks, though. Char, how many of the gummies is too many gummies? Oh, sweetie, try and relax. Can you tell me how many you had? How worried would you be if I said 5 gummies? Did you have anything else with them? Alcohol, other medication, just snacks? Take a nice deep breath. Take a drink of water and lie down on your side. Don't drive or do anything serious and it will pass. You had a little more than the normal dose, but nothing dangerous. Remember, the gummies are weed. Okay, thank you. Did I ever tell you that I think you are so beautiful? Thank you. Just put your phone down and close your eyes. Hey, those texts last night were totally just a test. Did I pass with flying colors? Ironically, flying colors are also what I see when I close my eyes today. Lol. Okay, guys, I'm making this official. Welcome to the Takedown Typhon thread. Steph, fuck yeah. Ryan, it's an honor and a pleasure. Steph, let's celebrate at Alex's place tonight. Ryan, shouldn't Alex make that proposal? Steph, too late. Well, I guess I'm hosting then. You two free tonight for more scheming? Ryan, sounds good. Steph, I'm down. Steph, crazy idea. Steph, let's break into the Typhon office in Denver. Steph, I've got it all figured out. Steph, I bet they have server access there. We can find evidence. Steph, we're not driving to Denver and breaking into a highly secure corporate office. Steph, boo. But if we did, could I be the getaway driver? Sure. Ryan, but Steph, your license is expired. How do you even know that? Steph, because he is a big loser. Ryan, a loser with a valid license. You guys are killing me. The plan is a go. Distract, distract. Let's go over some of these. Let's see. Because we've got some more now. Think about those times you forgot what you were about to say, or why you went into a room, or someone's name who you've met a million times. We call it a brain fart, which is a funny term for all your synapses suddenly malfunctioning. In reality, it's one of the most helpless feelings there is. That's what Eleanor felt like in the flower shop, only more so. It was a quiet, unknowing terror. It takes a special kind of person to handle that without breaking down. Eleanor is strong, stubborn too, but strong as hell. If I wasn't able to see her aura, I may never have known. I let her out of the fog. Everything is becoming so out of order. All my memories are fading. They'll make me close this place. What a relief. But then she didn't remember Gabe's death, and my stomach dropped about 3 stories into the floor. Telling her was agony. Seeing it all over again, like it just happened. Was the truth worth the price? I don't know. Thinking about it now, I feel powerless all over again. It hurts to think of what's to come when I no longer know this place. All I hear are fading drums, and I cannot recall your face. Ryan raged. Ryan's anger had teeth. It was sharp, savage, self-directed, a rabid animal with its prey cornered. And because he was convinced he had earned that anger, he was ready to submit to it, to let it eat him alive. It was strange, finding the shape of Gabe in the absence he'd left behind. I want more of Gabe than I got. Ryan got it. I want more of Gabe than I got. Ryan got it. A whole Gabe. A Gabe who breathed and took up space. And then the knife, the rope, the ravine, the only things in the world. He hated himself. I told him the truth, that Gabe would have forgiven him, that he wasn't alone. My job is to keep people safe, not a hero, a coward, dead because of me. Can't shake the thought that you're dead because of me and you're not here to forgive. I don't know how to go where the dead folks go, but I also don't know how to live. Ryan, joy. How do I even start? That gold glow, the way the pain and tension gradually fell away from Ryan's face. And then the laughter, the private joy of the moment when Ryan chose to turn a dumb mistake into a prank. The trust he had for Gabe. The love. The certain knowledge that he could fuck with Gabe and get away with it, and that Gabe would love him for it. I pieced it together, found it in the clouds. The goose, the car, the grave. And for just a minute, I got to have the sort of relationship with Gabe that Ryan had. I feel so fucking grateful for that. This morning, I thought I'd only ever know people through their pain. I thought I could live with that, but if it meant helping people, honoring Gabe. But then this, joy, like a life raft, a pocket of air at the top of an underwater lake. Everything feels different now. Property of the Crown, a lot of blood. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police can spot a grave at 100 paces. Should have dug a deeper grave. It's the night of the living geese. Now I'm wanted for goosicide by the Mounted Police. Diane, anger. Diane's guilt was fractured, stranded in no man's land between sadness and fury, a place I couldn't reach. I had to nail it down in one place or the other where I could wrap my fingers around it. I used my own anger to draw hers out. Stoked it, cultivated it. She was all but shaking with it. At Typhon, sure, but the position they placed her in. But more than anything, I think at herself. If I'm honest, I'm not sure how I feel about using this ability that way. Forcing someone into an emotional corner just to read them. But Typhon has us in a corner too, don't they? I keep thinking that she could have used that anger. Turned it into something constructive. Used it to bring these fuckers down and stop them hurting from anyone else. But she didn't, did she? She turtled up, collected ammo to keep Typhon from coming for her. Fuck anyone else who happens to cross them in the meantime, right? Whatever. I have what I need. Typhon brought me here. Fuck integrity. I didn't join Typhon to cover up a murder within the tolerable limits. Tell me more about the tolerable limits. Tell me more about integrity. Tell me what you sing as you bury the bones. It goes, a target on your head keeps their sights off me. We went over that actually, so Gabe Rencheck, Chapter 2. Gabe, God, it's weird to hear him like this. Since the moment we reconnected, he's been so light, so full. But he was empty when he got here. You can hear it in his voice. Chasing Dad across the country was all he had, all he was. I'm pretty sure he slept in the park the first night he was here. And Jed, who never met a stray he didn't want to adopt, couldn't help himself. He took Gabe in, gave him a place to sleep just until he got his feet back under him, just until he picked up the trail and moved on. Did he hope that Gabe would stay? Did he intuit through the hollow-eyed street kid wariness and the hollow-eyed street kid wariness and the I don't take handouts posturing that Gabe needed someplace new to call home if he was ever going to feel like a human being again? Is that what he intuits about me too? Gummies. He knew, obviously, staring at the ceiling, remembering Juvie, remembering Mom, me, us, Dad. I don't think he even knew what he would do if he ever found Dad. The crusade justified itself, offered him a sense of purpose, something to distract him from the gnawing, hollow notion that he didn't know how to exist in the world the way other people did. I think this was the first time he had a real conversation with Charlotte. I think he remembered it for a long time afterwards. She looked at him with genuine concern in her eyes, tried to identify what was broken and find a way to fix it. And all at once it struck him that maybe he was fixable. That maybe someday he could be like her, like Jed, like all the people in this town who rely on each other and lift each other up. He wanted that, and he felt embarrassed for wanting it. I just want it, grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Like, of course you can have that, dummy. You're Gabe fucking Chen. This town has been waiting for you. It needs you. Then I remember it doesn't matter who needs him. He's gone. I think we went over that one already, but I could do without Max Fear's insecurities banging around in my skull, to be honest. It's such an urgent feeling, a rope around his neck pulling him forward, compelling him, urging him to find something other than himself to direct his fury toward. That today will be the day Riley comes to her senses, realizing how much better and smarter she is than him, and cut the cord. So it's almost a relief when he finds some external target to project his self-hatred onto. Riley's goofy bartender buddy, the one who's helping her follow her dreams of leaving Haven Springs behind. He tells himself a story, turns Gabe into the villain, and for at least as long as it takes to blow up in his face, he can distract himself from feeling worthless. I wish I didn't relate so fucking hard. Yeah, we did read that one, actually. Pike. Business card. You know how sometimes you can feel like you're two people at once? Oh, yeah, actually we did this one. Ryan. Umbrella. In my mind, I can see the rain pattering against her headstone. The stone turns a little darker with each drop, the name engraved there. Anne Lucan, mother and wife, a little more pronounced. Ryan stared so long at that name during the service that it stopped signifying what it used to signify. Just lines scratched into an expensive rock. His mom was more than a name, more than a mother or a wife. His mom was the reason Ryan felt so deeply, the reason he was unafraid to embrace and evangelize every dorky passion that captured his attention. It's hard to reconcile the 19-year-old in this memory with the guy I know. It's hard to believe anyone can start to feel normal again after something like this. I'm still not sure I do believe it. Riley t-shirt. It's fucked up how kids select their scapegoats. It doesn't matter how pretty you are, or how smart, or how functionally identical you might want to be to one of the cool kids. All it takes is one thing, a dorky t-shirt worn on the wrong day, a moment of unstudied enthusiasm when detached cynicism is in vogue, a clumsy misstep, an utterly innocuous nothing that some little asshole latches onto and turns into your whole identity. Poor Riley. These dudes were so cruel to her that she thought about quitting. No more computer stuff, no more building things, it wasn't worth it. But then I still can't quite wrap my mind around this. Mac showed up, treated her with decency and kindness and respect. Mac Loden, who got suspended once for spitting tobacco on the floor of the cafeteria, which, like, really, Mac, come on, dude. That Mac Loden recognized that Riley was extraordinary, and he went out of his way to make sure she felt that way. But still, man, the chewing tobacco thing, yikes. Steph Button. They met in Seattle, a couple of queer punk rock girls, drifting through the scene looking for comrades who wouldn't be spooked by their respective baggage. And they found each other. They called the band Drugstore Makeup. Steph on drums, Izzy on guitar. A lot of noise for a two-woman band. For a while, Izzy thought they were in love. For a while, Steph tried to be. It's weird to think that the things I like most about Steph, her enthusiasm, her ability to have a wild idea and commit to it, her fearlessness, represented such a dead end for drugstore makeup. For her and Izzy. I could feel Steph staring across the rooftop at her, wishing that Izzy was what she needed, and I guess my heart breaks for both of them. Jed, helmet. So much happening at once. A fear that blacks out the edges of your vision, turns off parts of your brain so that all you know is the pounding of your own pulse in your ears and the gut-deep drive to claw your way out. As soon as Jed saw daylight, that fear urged him forward, wanting him to run for home and leave the mind behind. He resisted it, clamped his jaw closed until his teeth ached, and turned to pull the others out. Fuck, I don't think I've ever been that brave. Sometimes you can just feel the gravity of what someone is about to tell you before they say a word. It's in the way they breathe, the empty space they use to choose their words. You start to feel afraid because you know that whatever they're about to say, it's going to change everything, and the moment lasts a million years. And then your wife says, "I'm pregnant, Jed." And maybe at first those words are like something in a different language, a tone poem without any concrete significance. And maybe it takes a minute for you to remember what pregnant means, and a minute longer to realize how it applies to Anne, how it applies to you, and then maybe your first ridiculous thought, even before I'm going to be a dad, or we're so much older than I thought we'd be, is we should call him Ryan. I had an uncle named Ryan. It's a good name. And maybe you cry because everything is so big and the whole shape of the world has changed. Armor jacket. Nobody could remember which of them came up with Helldivers. It was like as soon as Jed pulled together his team, the name just materialized around them. The only thing they could ever have been. Soon it was more than a team. It was a legend they told themselves, even as they lived it. A way to turn their aching spines and blistering fingers into a story where they were the badass heroes. Dig so deep, we've seen where the devil sleeps. Of course, they didn't know Jed was going to save them. Not then. Maybe there's something to that. Maybe you have to tell yourself a story about your own capacity to be a hero if you're ever actually going to be one.
I'm really glad my advice helped.
Alex, thank you so much for your advice about signing those documents. It really meant a lot to us. I made you something a little to show my gratitude. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up there. There's a reason that I wanted to read all that stuff right now, and other than just wanting to catch up. But I figured it could get us to the end of the time, and that would mean that next time we can just start and go straight into the LARP, which is going to be a lot of fun. And I really want to have just like a day where we do the LARP. I really want that to be like, because the thing is, if I did it today, like if I had done it back then, I don't know if would have been able to get through the whole thing. And I really want to do just like a full experience of that because it's so wonderful. There's so much joy. It's so fun. It's so fun. I remember it. It's an absolute blast. So we are we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you so much to everyone who wasn't here. Special thank you to Len for being a good chatting partner for a lot of this. It was a lot of fun chatting with you. And
I need to find my hat before I head downstairs.
Whoops. Yeah, right. Sorry. I just gonna see if there's anyone to raid. Anyone to raid? Is there anyone to raid? No, there is. Oh, yes, there is actually. There is someone to raid. We're gonna raid them. Friend of mine is playing Yakuza 5. So, that should be fun. Unless I don't have anyone watching or something. I can't raid, but... Huh. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. Well, okay, whatever. If you want to go see them anyway, name is The Gay Jimmy Buffett, and but other than that, I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye bye.